Oh boy, Quackity's most recent stream as of the date I'm recording was something else. And before you click off, since this isn't a clip channel, hey man, you're already here, might as well stick around for the ride. So in this video, I'm gonna go over a quick summary of each chapter. Yes, there were chapters in this stream, and offer a definitive conclusion as to some of the mysteries in the stream later. But you know what's not a mystery? Whether or not you should subscribe to the channel. The answer is yes, by the way. So while you're here, leave a like and subscribe. It's free and just takes a second. So if you could make that red button gray, that would make my day. Enjoy the video. Before I talk about any part of Quackity, you're about to see some pretty depressing sumo footage, but stick around to the end, not only for, obviously the answers to mysteries about Quackity, but also, I've got some footage of me defeating my arch nemesis, Sumo Master, whatever the heck his name was. I'm writing the script a little bit after recording the stuff. Anyway, welcome to this actually scripted commentary video and a little bit of analysis. So, like I said in my intro, we're going to be talking about Quackity's most recent stream. I think he titled it, like, Visiting Dream or something, which was ironic because only one out of, like, the 3, or technically 4 as I have it organized here, only, like, 1 out of 4 of them is actually about Visiting Dream. I guess kind of the 4th one is. But anyway, so the first chapter was just him talking to BBH, or BadBoyHalo. Not gonna lie, when you go back and watch the stream, which I highly recommend you do, but only after finishing watching this video, you can kind of skip this part. I mean, it's good, but it's not really relevant to the rest of the stream. Bad's voice is, like, really scary, though, so, I mean, if you're into that, if you're into seeing Bad, like, really get into the roleplay, I'd recommend watching this section. But it's just talking about, like, power and what gives people power for a couple minutes. It's not really relevant, although I think maybe it shows him maybe distancing himself from the egg plotline, which, again, if you haven't watched one of my other videos about how the egg is gonna kill the Dream SMP, you can watch that to learn how I feel about the whole egg situation. Spoiler alert, I'm not the biggest fan, and I think Quackity's acting here is kind of a part of that. Chapter 2, Quackity finds his book by his leather farm. For those of you that aren't aware, yes, he does have a leather farm. I mean, he makes all these, like, item frame maps and stuff, and he's got to get his item frame somehow. It appears that his method of choice is slaughtering innocent bovines, but I guess that works. Turns out that big man, Sugar Plum, Quackity, Big Q, whatever his name is, he's got to meet Glatt in an, like, underground steroid-infused gym. Apparently, like, Tommy was talking about this really dark place, but Glatt just sort of kind of threw that whole plotline out the window. Glatt's just kind of vibing in this underground cave with pictures of, like, really muscular people and really, I'm not sure. You gotta watch the stream to really find out. But just basically, it's a gym, and he wants to be revived after hearing about how, like, Tommy was revived. I guess, like, he's haunting Tommy when Tommy was born. He's just like, oh my god, he killed me. Or I guess he realized that Tommy left the dead world, and I guess sort of that implies that he was revived. I mean, in the first place, JSchlatt's the one that's supposed to have given Dream the book, so I'm not sure why he wouldn't know how to revive himself, but it is what it is. Oh, by the way, so Quackity set up a new city. Presumably, it's filled with gambling areas. It's called Las Nevadas, which is oddly similar to Las Vegas. And to be revived, JSchlatt makes a little bet with Quackity. If Quackity wins the bet, JSchlatt becomes his servant for life, paid criminally low wages, like not even minimum wage, like paid with compliments essentially. However, if JSchlatt wins, Quackity gets that revive book, or I guess later it's revealed that Dream burned the book. I guess revealed to Quackity's audience. Tommy's audience is known for a while, but Quackity has to get the knowledge about revival from Dream. So then it moves to chapter 3. So it's heavily implied that Quackity lost this bet. I mean, obviously, if he won the bet, we wouldn't be getting the stream in the first place. Then again, like, when has Quackity ever won against JSchlatt? Like, let's be real here. Like, not even on the Dream SMP, not in Madverse City, not in, like, any amount of Jackbox. If you've watched any of, like, JSchlatt's, I think we made this game and then some adjective Jackbox videos, like, Quackity just doesn't win, man. So he's feeling bad, man, and he goes to Awesamdude. Begs Awesamdude for a bit to go into the prison, but unlike other people, he wants to be armed with weapons. Like, part of the prison protocol, one of the things that you're signing to is that you're not allowed to bring weapons. But Quackity's just like, hey, you know, we're business partners. Apparently Awesamdude is like the guy that constructed Lost Nevadas, which, I mean, what build on the Dream SMP has Sam not been a part of at this point? Like, he's just a contractor. So, Awesamdude finally lets him in. Instead of giving him, like, the diamond sword and axe with, like, a third durability left, he gives him straight up ward and weapons to go into the prison. I mean, he visits the prison, he signs the contracts on the titles of the book. Okay, so that actually made a lot of the viewers panic, because they're just like, oh, he didn't sign it. But, I mean, I think, for all intents and purposes, signing the title of the book is just as, if not more, significant, because it's now showing that you have signed the book, like, in terms of Minecraft and not just as text. And it cannot be changed with any sort of editing. So, yeah, his whole process, I mean, all 300,000 viewers or so were sent into this massive state of panic. And then, as he is getting ready to visit Dream, I think Sam, like, fat fingers one of the buttons and starts moving the bridge without removing the lava curtain. So then Quackity just kind of falls off the bridge, gets nearly crushed by the moving platform as it comes back, and then, like, this whole uncanonical thing kind of happens. It was a little bit awkward, but yeah, eventually lava curtain pulls back, bridge works fine, he gets to Dream Cell. In his Dream Cell, you know, they spend like a second catching up, and then Quackity just gets straight to the point. He starts threatening Dream to teach him to revive people. Dream is scared the second he sees that Quackity actually has weapons with him, starts shouting for Sam, kind of similar to how Tommy shouted for Sam just before Tommy died. And then at that point, the stream closed on, or not the stream closed, but this chapter closed on Dream abruptly shouting Sam. And then we move into a pretty depressing epilogue. So Quackity returns to El Rapids, blood on his shirt. He's punching away George, Sapnap, and Carl from the El Rapids signs, you know, their maps, so he's just punching out the relevant maps. There's only one remaining on the El Rapids sign, and it's him. I guess if you include Hillary Clinton, she's there too. He proceeds to, like, mine away the entirety of El Rapids, digging away all the dirt, mining away the pyramids, as he flashbacks to, like, scenes with the gang. And then at the end, when he's finally finished, like, removing El Rapids from the face of the planet, he punches his face away from the sign. And then that whole scene turns into a scrap of paper. Quackity crushes the paper. It ends really abruptly, where he throws a calendar onto the table, where every day is labeled Visit Dream, and then on top of it, he throws over a casino case of chips. And the first day on the calendar is crossed out. Alright, so I know the summary was like flipping 7 minutes long, but if you haven't watched the stream right after this video, I said this before, but watch the VOD. Just, if you thought Tales of the SMP was cinematic, this is just another level. Like, but on Twitter afterwards, lots of people suspected, oh no, Quackity killed Dream, blah blah blah. They used the blood on his shirt, because at the last scene, he's got blood on his shirt. He's saying, oh my god, if he has blood on his shirt, then it must mean that he killed Dream. I mean, this really can't be the case. If you go onto my Twitter, which, first link in the description by the way, if you go on my Twitter, you'll realize that I've made a couple ridiculing tweets about it, although I haven't checked this morning, they might have been ridiculed back, but anyway, he tells Dream in the cell he'll visit him each day until he spills. That's clearly what the calendar is showing. He's gonna keep visiting him until he spills the beans on how to flip and revive JSchlatt. Each day of his calendar has Meet Dream on it. If Dream dies, who's gonna resurrect JSchlatt? Okay, like, to be honest, I'm not really sure why Quackity's going these lengths to resurrect JSchlatt, who canonically is technically his enemy. Maybe he's just like a really, I don't know the word, but like a really good guy. That's not really the word I'm looking for, but maybe he's just, he holds his promises. So he's got to resurrect JSchlatt, and really no one knows how to do it besides Dream. Although, if JSchlatt was the original owner of the book, why wouldn't he know? But minor plot hole aside, I mean, Quackity's not Tommy. Quackity doesn't want to kill Dream. Quackity needs Dream. And just like how Dream tortured Tommy, Quackity's gonna torture Dream, using violence. That's why he's got blood on his shirt. That's why he's gonna keep meeting him. He aims to slowly whittle down Dream's resolve until he spills the flippin' beans. Or books, rather. Can you spill a book? Anyway, that's it for this video. Make sure to leave a like if you liked, subscribe if you think it deserved it, and if you made it this far into the video, comment egg in the comments below to show you're a real one. And I'll see you all next time.